Hi, I'm Dan. This is Time TCG, and these are my favorite albums of 2025 as Pokemon cards. Honorable mention to the Bad Bunny. Debí tirar más fotos. I'm really gonna miss a lot of these cards. No, should have appreciated them more when they were here. Some of these picks are gonna be on the nose. Some of these are gonna require a little explaining. I'll do my best. These are again my opinions and my opinions alone. Number 10, Pool Kids. Easier said than done. Pool Kids, I went with Misty Psyduck. Misty Psyduck. The full art card features Misty in a bathing suit in a body of water. While they're not in a pool, it gave me pool vibes. First card I could think of. Psyduck, also known as the headache Pokemon. If you listen to Pool Kids lyrics, some of the situations they find themselves in can be pretty headache inducing. I feel like Misty Psyduck is a good pick to represent Pool Kids. At number 9, Friendship, then their album Caveman Wakes Up. I went with Graveyard and Duskull. This album's really on this list because of one song that I really like so much. The song is called Resident Evil. Every time it comes on, I can't help but scream along, playing Resident Evil.
Shithead in my living room, playing Resident Evil. Playing Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, I know, is a zombie game. I could not think of a zombie Pokemon. I know Graveyard is a graveyard dog. Duskull is a ghost. Relevant in the format. You hate to see it. At number 8, we have Star 99. Gammon. For this album, I went with Screamtail. There's a lyric on their song Kill. It waits in the wings. It kills everything. Reminds me a lot of Screamtail. Just sniping all your Pokemon. Just killing everything with its roaring scream.
Reason to let it all off. Kills everything. I'll bike back up the hill, the Andrews, and you won't.
Great band, super fun, super pop punk. Bay Area, gotta love it. At number 7, we have Cootie Catcher, Shy at First. So I have a couple picks for this one. Bug Catching Set is kind of the on the nose pick. It's Cootie Catcher, Bug Catching Set. Not much thought went into that one. They have a song that goes, friend of a friend of a friend, and it just reminded me of the whole Terra Noctowl engine where you fan Rotom for Hoot Hoot evolve into Noctowl, Noctowl for Crispin, Nestball, whatever you want. It's just kind of like this chain, so it's kind of this chain reaction, so it made me think of the song Friend of a Friend by Cootie Catcher.
I blinked my eyes, where have you gone? I thought we could get along.
Number 6. At number 6, we have Kevin Nichols, Empty Out Who You Are. Professor's Research. The titular track, Empty Out Who You Are, gave me a dump, discard your hand and draw 7 vibe. Professor's Research, a card that will be missed come rotation. Discard your hand, get a fresh 7. Try again. Let's do this. Empty Out Who You Are. Kevin's actually a friend of mine. I used to be more active with a small record label, and I helped release his first cassette tape, but this is way better. You guys should all listen to this record. Kevin's a really great musician, really great guy. Yeah, check it out.
We could do more. In all of this mess, I doubt you'll find what it is you're looking for. I know I've been hurting, 'cause you don't sound like your old self.
Number 7, Liquid Mike, Hell is an Airport. This one is a bit of a stretch. I went with Arboliva EX. Arboliva is getting some play post-rotation. I saw him the previous Champions League, and I think it won. Liquid, Oil, Salvo, made a very loose connection there. Yeah, there's a song on the record called Crop Circles. I don't know, Arboliva kind of fit that visual for me. If you have a better choice for a card to represent Liquid Mike, put it in the comments. There's also that lyric, set them up, knock them down. Arboliva can do 20 damage 6 times. You kind of set them up and knock them down. You know, maybe you punch in with the Ogre Pawn or something, and then you knock it down with the Oil Salvo. It works. Trust me. At number 4, Hotline TNT, Raspberry Moon. I went with Gravity Mountain. Gravity Mountain is a card that lowers the HP of Stage 2 Pokemon. You know, Stage 2 Pokemon are kind of like this mountain you have to climb. My favorite song on Raspberry Moon is Julia's War. And lyrically, there's lyrics about climbing a summit. There's a long way to climb. We've come so close to it. You just need that one damage buff, you know, to get a little closer. You know, Lucario plays Gravity Mountain, helps it take down Dragapult, Charizard. I'm sure we'll see more of Gravity Mountain in the format to come. Number 3, Algernon. Cadwallader. At number 3 is Algernon. I'm just going to say Algernon. I'm not going to say the full name of the band because I will fumble. Their newest album, Trying Not to Have a Thought, is so good. It's everything you would have wanted from an Algernon comeback record. Algernon are emo revival legends doing it in this post-emo revival. The year is 2025. They put out this record. I went with Halucha just because of the song Hawk. Well, one, Halucha, Hawk, right? Point number 2 is one of the lyrics is, I wish you were wrestling with me. There's a wrestling reference in the song. Halucha is a luchador, a wrestler. It's not that difficult. It ain't that deep.
Couches together to form a ring. Traded up for instruments. Sold our soul. It was common sense. I don't know if the devil remembers, but our laughter will echo on forever. A few of your favorite clothes from your high school wardrobe are the closest thing to having you back.
Next we have Wednesday, Bleeds. Went with Chansey and Blissey. Blissy's kind of, the heavier. Reason I went with these Pokemon is because my favorite song on the record is Elderberry Wine. The pink boiled eggs stay afloat in the brine. And not every song on the record sounds like Elderberry Wine, so that's why Blissey EX is a little meaner, a little heavier. Yeah, Wednesday Bleeds has a little bit of everything, but I mean, you gotta love Elderberry Wine.
But everybody gets along just fine, 'cause the champagne tastes like elderberry wine, and the pink boiled eggs stay afloat in the brine, 'cause even the best champagne still tastes like elderberry wine. You'll cry at commercials, adding on bolted legs scraping against the ground, as the tilt-a-whirl pulled around. Roll up, say it's mostly CBD.
Next we have J-Som, Belong. Went with Frillish on this one. One of my favorite songs on this record is Float. Float featuring Jim Atkins of Jimmy Eat World. I just thought of a Pokemon that is floating. Frillish fits that. Frillish's Oceanic Gloom, though, I mean, I feel like that's a cool attack name. Encompasses the vibe of J-Som.
I'll give you one more chance to run, let's pretend I'm not scared. Faded, pulling on the rope, I'm slipping, going nowhere. Without you, without you, without you, without you, without you. Shameless, dig yourself into a hole, you feel nothing. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you. Vote don't fight, 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 vote don't fight.
Next we have Militarie Gun, God Save the Gun. I went with Ditto on this one. I'll be who you want me to be. I'll change if you promise just to stay the same. Makes me think of Ditto, transformative start. You literally throw your Ditto away. In the Militarie Gun song I'm referencing is called Throw Me Away. And then so you literally throw your Ditto away. Ditto will be who you want him to be. There's so many songs I feel like so many cards I could have chosen for this record. This was the one that I liked the most and resonated the most with me. Transformative start, I'll be who you want me to be. I'll change if you promise just to stay the same.
I'll even change my face if you promise just to stay the same. Please don't throw me away. I wouldn't wish me on anyone. Take what you like and then you'll run.
And finally, my album of the year, Hayley Williams, Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. I went with Mega Diancie and her Diamond Coat ability, because one of my favorite songs on this record is Hard. And what's harder than a diamond and a diamond coat?
So hit me, I can't get soft, 'cause I'm too hard, and my ribs are metal cages to guard my heart. I'm too hard, I'm too hard, I'm too hard.
Yeah, there's so many bangers on this record. Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party ended up just having to be my album of the year, but every record on this list was potentially there. I recommend you go check out all of them. Tell me your favorite records of 2025 in the comments. What should I check out? Do you like videos like this? Should I make more? This is a very niche subject, the intersection of like two of my hyperfixations. I realize that I'm making this video for probably an audience of one, but I'm enjoying it. So maybe it resonates with one other person. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in Pokemon content at all, check out my Solo Evolution series. I open a booster box of each set in the Mega Evolution block, build a deck only with cards I pull, and upgrade the deck each passing set. It's something that I'm pretty proud of, and I hope to continue doing. It does take a lot of effort. This is part-time TCG.
Cadwallader. Cadwallader.
Cadwallader. Algernon Cadwallader.